I don't think that I have an easy task here because Tomi has scaped this Iwagumi in a perfect way. And today I gotta do this, and it's not gonna be easy. Competition's on. Welcome to the beautiful world of aquascaping. I think I'm ready. How do you like this? Competition is on between me and Tomi. Hit the like button if you like this video better. Alright, so the competition is on, but I'm not gonna compete. I'm gonna do something completely different. It's gonna be an Iwagumi style, but it's gonna be a monospecies layout, which means that it's gonna have only one type of plant, and it's gonna have 3 ingredients in the tank. We're gonna have the TROPICA soil. Thanks TROPICA for sponsoring this soil. We're gonna have the mini landscape rocks, the black SEIRYU stones, sponsored by Aquadeco. Thanks again. And the TROPICA sponsored Utricularia GRAMINIFOLIA. It's a carnivore plant, actually, believe it or not. This plant, as I told you in the beginning, does not need base layer fertilizing substrate. The roots are gonna be deep in the soil, but not gonna go down that much. We're gonna have a lot of soil in the tank, and I'm gonna show you how to dry start method this. The dry start method is obviously a procedure where you plant these, and then you leave the tank empty, like moist. You're gonna cover the tank and just like leave the dumpy environment for this plant to grow in the first, say, 2 weeks or so. So you can see the difference between the normal SEIRYU stones and the dark SEIRYU stones in the background. The normal SEIRYU stones are more grayish because it has a layer of calcium on the surface of it. Actually, if you're very careful and you pour some acid on it, it will look almost the same like the dark SEIRYU. We're not gonna try selecting the rocks. I'm just gonna bring in everything that I see here into the gallery, and I'm gonna select it there. Oh, cool. Vicky has brought me the best ones. This rock is very difficult to break. So what Maciej, our maintenance expert, is doing is that he's pouring the DENNERLE PLANTAHUNTER BAIKAL into that bucket and just lets the wind blow the little particles away. So we're cleaning it from dust, basically like that. I'm not sure that this quantity will be enough for the big tank, for a 650 liter tank, but I'm gonna only use it during the paths in the middle and in the foreground. All right, so let's start working. I've got the BAIKAL pebbles here with me, and I've got tons of stones there. We came to party all night long. Tomi, how many rocks do we have? He said 400. So we've got 400 kilos of rocks here. This is quite exciting because you guys will see the creative process from the first moment. I have no idea what I'm gonna do now. I will put some small rocks in the foreground first. That looks good. All right, so this is the first stone because I kind of like the structure of it and the way that it has a plateau here. And I'm gonna move this here in golden ratio on the right side. Still have no idea what I'm doing, but you know, it's progressing nicely. I'm trying to add some graduation towards the right. I'm not sure yet where the big path to the back will be, or if it's gonna be a path at all. This is the smaller pebble. I don't want to use a lot in the foreground because I want the scale, the height of the tank to remain intact. So I'm just gonna add maybe 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter at the front. So this is 6 bags right there. I can start putting in the big stones in the foreground, in the mid-ground actually. Do not forget that where's dark soil now, it's gonna be light green color. And I also want to have some paths of Utricularia coming down from the top. I have the central chasm here, which is perfectly okay, but I kind of need paths now, so I will have to work on these curving lines now. This is 9 bags so far in there, and I've got to start working on the foreground as well. As we learned from Tommy, you got to put in the small pebbles after you introduce the big ones, and this way it will look very mixed. I'm introducing the biggest rock now. It's gonna come in the mid-ground as well. I think I'm gonna only have small rocks in the background because I'm gonna elevate the substrate, and when I did that, I think smaller rocks will look also big in the background. I almost broke the glass. Live dangerously, escape. Don't forget that Utricularia is gonna be like 5-6 centimeters in the long run, and you cannot really trim that, so you have to always take that into consideration when planting. I always want to have a lot of room for it to grow. I keep changing it. I need to really raise the soil up on the left side of the tank. 12 bags of Tropica soil went into this tank already. It's starting to take shape. I'm still thinking about the path. I want to see if I can add some perspective by leading the lines backwards with pebbles. I'm not happy with the flow of everything, so it doesn't have lines. Should I rescape the whole thing? I can do this all day. I gotta ask Tommy's idea. Is that cheating?
You could use some small crushed SEIRYU stones on the path or some DENNERLE BAIKAL stone.
Okay, so I took Danny's advice and I kind of covered the main path with the pebbles and rocks and all, and now he's missing the stone in the back, so I'm gonna listen to him and just put one in the back there.
Don't get out what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts.
This whole thing is very flat. I want to go up with something.
Who will pick you up when you've lost everything?
The goodies.
Does it all become for granted?
Okay, let's start planting. Who's gonna help me? Victoria!
There must be more.
And here you have your 2-hour planting video.
There must be conscious. Different things in different ways.
We're gonna push in all the Utricularia pots as much into the soil as possible. Only the tips are gonna be visible, and then they're gonna grow up from there.
It has got to come my way. I was just a little girl.
You wanna see the juicy details?
I used to say.
When you're building a Utricularia tank, you should use this plant alone, nothing else with it, and don't add anything but BAIKAL to the water, and you'll be fine.
And if that someone makes you smile, it leaves you with a scar.
Show your face and tell them.
Or who you are.
All right, so we're kind of ready. Thank you ladies so much for your help. I would have stood here for the rest of the next 2 hours if you didn't help, so thanks again.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Tommy, give me your final thoughts.
Well, I actually like it a lot. I like this tunnel as being a bit twisted towards the middle. Some concerns
About what?
about some of the plants. If you look at those parts where they're actually just stuck into the rock. I'm not
Okay.
sure if Utricularia is actually evolving that
Like
way.
an epiphyte plant?
Yep.
It's different from all the tanks that we have here. This contrast and these very bright colors.
2 centimeters in the front and that's it.
Like this?
Yep. And once a day, I like to open it up at least halfway. The most important about opening it up is to get out all the clogged up air from inside and release some fresh air with CO2 in there.
So let's do the 2-week jump cut. 2 weeks, bam, 2 weeks have passed by. What happened? As you can see, most of the Utricularia had grown in nicely. You almost have one full batch of Utricularia in the center there. We've seen some fungus there on the left side, and maybe 2 pots of Utricularia have melted, which is not a lot, so I'm gonna replace them now. Oh, and before I forget, we introduced the CO2 diffuser here because we wanted to have some CO2 in the tank. There, and we're gonna fill it up with water. Bam! And another week has passed by and we filled it up with water. The Utricularia is doing fine, no melt away, so I can testify now that the Utricularia does quite well if you do a 2-week dry start method and then you fill it up with water. It's not going to melt away. We only have problems on the 2 sides that I mentioned before, and those 2 sides have started to cover up nicely, but I added some pebbles there to just cover the blank spots just to be on the safe side. Actually, I didn't tell you about the Utricularia, that it's a carnivore plant. That doesn't mean that it's going to eat your fish. Actually, what it's going to do is just get the small living organisms in your water and it's going to eat that. The Utricularia doesn't tolerate nitrates, so you should actually only dose Brighty K if you're dosing anything in that tank. Other than that, I think we have a success. Tommy's concerns were not justified. The epiphyte way of using Utricularia works perfectly. We don't have a melt in these locations in the center along that path there. And other than that, I think we're ready. 3 weeks into the life cycles, the red neon tetras have been added to the tank, and I really love these little fish. They add a little color to this other way monochromatic layout. Let us know what you think. Vote below by hitting the like button or the dislike button. Shiny, right? I'm really proud of this, and I'm proud of our team to have helped us into getting the 100K subscribers milestone on the Green Aqua YouTube channel. Thanks to you guys. You are great. It's because of you. We're eternally grateful for that. So with that, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the Green Aqua YouTube channel if you didn't do so yet. Hit that like button if you like this work, and I will see you next week with Josh Sim. He's going to present you a very, very interesting workshop. The Aquascaping Legends series continues. Stay tuned.